So it looks like the U.S. could be getting behind a UN resolution at this United Nations Security Council that would force Syria to put all of its chemical weapons in international control and avoid a military strike. Now, we're hearing from a White House official. I'm just going to read to you what I just got on my BlackBerry here, that this morning the president spoke separately with French President Hollande and British Prime Minister Cameron. They agreed to work closely together and in consultation with Russia and China to explore seriously the viability of the Russian proposal to put all Syrian chemical weapons and related materials fully under international control in order to ensure their verifiable and enforceable destruction. And the official says that these efforts are going to begin today at the United Nations for a potential United Nations Security Council resolution. So definitely a major turning point here in this debate. But again, wait and see. There are still many questions that remain, such as whether or not the U.S. would still go ahead with a military strike to punish the Assad regime, although now that does not sound likely, but also whether or not it is actually possible to ensure and verify that Syria would turn all of its chemical weapons over, because after all, this is a war zone that they'd be doing that verification in.
Juliana, are there any more specifics we should be listening for tonight when we watch the president speak?
Yeah, so there are a lot of moving parts, Steph, that are going to take place between now and 9 p.m. One, on the Hill, you've got Secretary of State John Kerry, Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel, who are just wrapping up their testimony in front of the House Armed Services Committee. House Speaker John Boehner, he was talking to reporters earlier today. He said that he's skeptical of the Russian proposal, but that we need to explore all diplomatic options. And then also to look later this afternoon, the president, he's going to be up on the Hill meeting with Senate Democrats and also Senate Republicans. And there's some new language that Senators John McCain, Senator Lindsey Graham, and some other Democrats are working on that would put off a potential military strike as the U.S. and others try and work through this United Nations process, but that it would have to have a set timeline and be completed within a certain period of time, because Senator John McCain, who was also on TV this morning, saying he's highly skeptical of the Russian proposal.